Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 152 of Friday Night SmackDown. We're starting off the night with Dirty Dominic Mysterio taking on the unpredictable badass Braun Breaker. And for the first match of the night. From the love couple of the Judgment Day, Dirty Dominic Mysterio and the women's champion, Liv Morgan. Dominic Mysterio on the 10th of November on NXT takes on Axiom of Fraxium. The winner of that match will enter the 8-man elimination match on the 17th of November episode of NXT. However, the loser of that match will face either the loser of Otis versus Channing Stax Lorenzo, and whoever wins that match will get put into the Iron Survivor match at NXT Deadline. But Dirty Dom is ready for some action tonight. When he takes on this man, the unpredictable badass Braun Breaker. A week on Sunday, Braun Breaker takes on the Visionary, Seth frickin' Rollins, for the undisputed WWE Championship. Weeks of helping Rollins ahead of his match against Roman Reigns, for Rollins to win the championship. Breaker's had enough. Breaker thinks Rollins was using him the whole time. Dominic Mysterio versus Braun Breaker. It's on the way. Look at Breaker. Breaker to the middle road. Going for the face of Dominic Mysterio. Bouncing by Breaker. Goes for the back of Dominic. Stands on the back of the left leg. Also tonight, Liv Morgan in action, who's in the corner of Dominic Mysterio right now. Takes on former women's champion Alexa Bliss. DIY in a tornado tag team match against Alton Prince, Kit Wilson, Pretty Deadly. Mysterio now go for the Three Amigos. And Braun Breaker, and there's the third. Also, the women's United States champion Ivy Nile, the Pitbull of American Made, takes on B-Fab. Solo Sikoa of the Bloodline takes on Jimmy Uso. Cross body to the outside of Dominic Mysterio. And in the main event, one half of the Dudley Boys, Devon Dudley, takes on one half of the tag team champions, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Dominic now closing his breaker. Closer. Dominic Mysterio now on the apron. Climbs to the top. Dominic Mysterio now wants Breaker to his feet. Dominic Mysterio, crossbody, taking down Braun Breaker. And kick that Breaker now. Right into Dominic, taking his face first on the phone hydration station. Now sends Dominic back into the ring. Removing the announce table now is Braun Breaker. Breaker now. Back into the ring. Dominic lifts Breaker onto his shoulders. The Breaker now. Reverse DDT. Liv Morgan removed that turnbuckle in the corner. Now Breaker pulling down the straps. What's Breaker doing? Back into the ring now. Dominic. Right hand. And now Dominic sends chest first into the removed turnbuckle. What a neck breaker is Dominic. Look, he just ring of what happened now. Dominic now. Misses. Hits hard in the back of his head. Breaker now. Right hand to the back. Right hand again. Chop. Chop again. Lifts Dominic up. Slams him down. And now Liv Morgan shouting at the unpredictable badass. Dominic back to his feet, takes down Breaker. An assist from Liv Morgan. Dominic lifts Breaker up, body slam on the outside. Breaker twisting the left leg of Dominic. Elbows to the chest of dirty Dominic Mysterio. Breaker taken down again. Dominic stabbing the chest of Breaker. Into the barricade with Breaker and a drop kick by Dominic. Kick up by Breaker now. Right hand by Dom. Chop to the chest, and again, one big punch to the chest. There's DDT there by Dominic on the apron. To the top goes Dom. Landing on Breaker. Let's Breaker up now, knee into the chest of Breaker. Now, trying to take Dominic down, Breaker now back into the ring. And Dominic staring down at Breaker, right hand misses. Right hand missed by Breaker, running up Breaker again by Dirty Dom. Dominic now to the top to finish things off. Fox splash by Dirty Dom. Kick out to with Braun Breaker. Here again, beat on the ropes is Dominic. Kick out one is Breaker, right hand by Dominic. Trying to go for a suplex. Breaker now lifts up Dominic, plants him down. Now Breaker has Dominic where he wants him. Spear by Breaker. Kick out two. Now Dominic rolling to the outside. Now Breaker with Boston Crab locked in. Dominic getting out of it. Kicking away Breaker now. Breaker taking Dominic down. Slamming moonsault. Lifts Dominic onto his shoulders, gutbuster there by Breaker. And our breaker sends Dominic back into the ring. Back into the back. Now back into the chest of Dominic. Dominic now roll up on Braun Breaker to steal the win. Kick out with 2 with Breaker. Dominic wants Breaker to his feet. Trying to go for running cover for Braun, but they're stamped on their chest by Breaker. Cover now by Breaker. Kick out with 2 is Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Now grabs Dominic by his throat, lifts him up. Hands him down. Now Breaker again has Dominic where he wants him. Spear by Breaker. Kick out with 2 is Dominic. Dominic playing Breakers to his limits. Just what Seth Rollins will do a week on Sunday. Springboard. Moonsault taking down Braun Breaker. Dominic now removing the turnbuckle. Lifts a Breaker, big body slam there. And Dominic to the top to finish this off. Frog splash again. Kick out with 2 with Braun Breaker. Sets Breaker up with Dominic. Now gets Breaker to his knees. Drop kick to the face. Now Dominic wants Breaker to his feet. Springboard drop kick to the face. Now stamping down the chest of Breaker is Dominic. Dominic takes Breaker down, Breaker hits face first. Dominic targeting the right knee. I said the right, let me get it. Sits Breaker up, the bruise on the back of Breaker. Dominic now gets Breaker to his feet, kick to the left leg, right hand gets blocked now. Roll up by Breaker to seal the win. Kick out with 2 with Dominic Mysterio. Breaker now to the top. Wants Dominic to his feet. Braun Breaker takes Dominic down. Lifts Dominic up. Pure strength by Breaker. Good buster in the middle of the ring. And now Breaker. Spear on Dominic. Breaker with an impressive win against Dominic. What a win. Next up, Ivy Nile, the Pitbull of America made the Women's United States Champion, takes on BFAB. There comes the Women's United States Champion, the Pitbull, Ivy Nile. And here comes B-Fab. B-Fab versus Ivan Isle is on the way. Ivan Isle. Now to the middle rope. Wants B-Fab to her feet. Gets captured in the air by B-Fab now. For a body slam. Elbow to the back. Running cover for Rana by Ivan Isle. Stamps on the back of the right arm. And now the right hand to the face. Is Ivan Isle. Stamps in the face. A kick to the back is Ivy. Sends B-Fab into the ropes. Big right hand to the face there. Now to the top. Sends B-Fab to her feet. Gets captured and planted down face first on the ringside floor. Stamps on the left leg there. Now B-Fab just walks over the back of Ivan Isle. Clothesline taking down Niall. Now planting down B-Fab. Some B-Fab face first into the post. B-Fab back into the ring, counter 6. Now goes back in. Right hand by Niall, kick to the chest. Now lifts up B-Fab. Plants it down. Goes on now by Ivan Isle. Kick by Niall, kick to the chest there. Now down. Now B-Fab lifts Ivan Isle onto her shoulders. Now runs back on the feet. Sends B-Fab into the ropes. And plants B-Fab down. B-Fab back to the feet. Sends Ivan Isle into the ropes. Elbow to the face. Cover now. One. B-Fab went now to her feet. Slap across the face there, right hand, kick to the chest. That's a neck by B-Fab. B-Fab moves on. Just, dodges B-Fab there. I don't know. Clotheslines B-Fab over the ropes. Now B-Fab targets the chest there. Right hand by Niall. And a wicked clothesline turns B-Fab inside out. Lifts her onto her shoulders, into a submission hold. Elbows to the face of B-Fab. Right hand by B-Fab there. And a drop kick to the back, taking down Niall. Ivy Niall now rolling to the corner with a kick to the chest there as well. Now, again, Niall taking down B-Fab. Now kicked away by B-Fab there. B-Fab climbing to the top. One Ivy Niall to her feet. B-Fab. Drop kick to the face. Now sends Niall into the ropes. She goes under. She goes over. Boot misses. Ivy Niall now being elbowed in the chest by B-Fab. Kick to the face there. Knee into the chest is Niall. Right hand by B-Fab. Now a neck breaker. Cover by B-Fab. Now a 2. Now fighting back right hand. The now submission hold locked in on B-Fab. The knee into the face out again. Big B-Fab. Then Niall into the ropes. Misses. Kick to the chest is Niall. And now again. Lifts B-Fab onto her shoulders into a submission hold. Which lets go. Dragging the body of B-Fab. And now B-Fab moves out the way. With the heel kick to the heel collides with the back of the head of B-Fab. B-Fab falling to the corner. After the boot of Niall now and takes her down. B-Fab to the top. Splash misses. Now she runs Ivy Niall to her feet. Slap across the face there. Slap back by Niall. Slap by B-Fab. Right hand by Ivy. Right hand by B-Fab. Right hand again by B-Fab. Another chop to the chest. Right hand again by B-Fab. Right hand by Niall. And again. Right hand by Niall. And again. Kick to the back of the head. Ivy Niall now. There's B-Fab where she wants her. Into the submission and locked in. It's locked in. She lets go. And now she wants to lock it in again. And it's locked in once more. Is B-Fab going to tap? No, Ivy Niall keeps letting go. But she goes to the top now. Down B-Fab to her feet. Cross body by Niall. Gets B-Fab to her feet again. Gets her face first in the corner. Niall now. Misses. B-Fab with a neck breaker in the middle of the ring. Kick out of 2 is Ivy Niall. B-Fab now. Stabs in the face of Niall. Now wants Niall to her feet. Lifts Niall into his shoulders. Plants her down. And to the top goes B-Fab. Wants Ivy Niall to her feet. Cross body. Sits Niall up. And again Niall to one knee. Boot to the face. And Ivy Niall rolling to the corner. elbow by Niall. Right into the face. Now lifts up B-Fab. To a submission hold. She lets go again. B-Fab might be out. But no. Right hand by Niall. Into another submission hold. That has to be it. B-Fab taps. Wait a minute. The Sky Pirate. Harley Singh. Staring down the pit bull. Next up, Pretty Deadly, taking on DIY. And here comes Kit Wilson out in front. Pretty Deadly. Last week we saw Pretty Deadly taking on DIY and the Dudley Boys in a triple threat tornado elimination tag match, where the winners would get a tag team championship match at Crown Jewel. The Dudley Boys went on to win that match. These two teams tonight, they want revenge on each other, but both two teams blame each other for the Dudleys to win. And here comes Johnny Logano and Tommaso Ciampa. DIY. DIY versus Pretty Deadly is on the way. Knee into the face of Ultimate Prince, into the back of Kit Wilson as Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa now to the top. This is retiring views. Body slam on Johnny Logano with Ultimate Prince. To the top, there's Ultimate Prince taking down. Look at that. Right into the chest of Johnny Logano. No, Kit Wilson says Johnny into the ropes. But Johnny now. Hugs in the arm. Right arm of Kit Wilson. Ultimately, the left arm of Johnny is Ultimate Prince. one is Ciampa. Johnny now. Elbowed in the face by Kit Wilson. Wilson sends Johnny over the ropes onto the apron. Clothesline by Ciampa. Adrian Prince stuns Johnny off the apron. Chop back Ciampa. Ciampa taken down now. So there's Ciampa. Johnny now. Delivered a one hand to the chest by Prince. And the stick to the back of Johnny with Kit Wilson. And the stick to the chest is Ciampa. And now Ciampa thrown to the corner by Adrian Prince. Clothesline after clothesline after clothesline. And there's the fourth by Adrian Prince. Wilson to the outside, so is Prince. Ulting Johnny Gargano. And Adrian Prince misses. Knee into the face of Prince of Ciampa. And you can up, but misses elbow by Wilson. Close onto the back of the head. Now Ciampa taking down Wilson, big on Prince, and now kick to the chest. And now planting Wilson face first on the ringside floor. Right hand by Ciampa. And now sent back into the ring. Suplex on Adrian Prince is Johnny Gargano. Johnny now with the right hand to Kit Wilson. Adrian Prince back into the ring. So is Johnny Gargano. Chop by Johnny and again, and a kick to the face. Cover on by Johnny. Final one. Right hand by Prince. Send Johnny into the ropes. Elbow to the face. Back in hand. The front of the chest of Johnny. Tips Johnny up and now gets Johnny to his feet. Gets with one knee. Prince now. Boot misses. Low blow by Johnny Gargano. Save at two, but the ref gets taken down. Ciampa now sends Kit Wilson into the ropes. Elbow to the face. Johnny now planting Prince into the corner. Also the back of Kit Wilson, there's Ciampa. Sends Prince into the corner. Kick to the chest. Now Johnny, leg drop to the back of the head of Adrian Prince. Clothesline. And Ciampa running for a Kazana by Johnny Gargano. Goes up to Wilson and a super kick to the face. And now wants Wilson to his feet. Take Wilson down into a submission hold on the outside. Wilson out knee to the back of the head and right into the face. Now Ciampa taking down Adrian Prince. Right hand by Kit Wilson. Now Wilson sent into the barricade. Back first, it's hard. Ciampa back out the ring now. Now Kit Wilson Ciampa back into the ring. Chair to the face of Wilson. Trying to beat him down. Wilson with a steel chair. Wilson then into the steel steps. Spinning clothesline by Johnny, taking down Alton Prince. And now Ciampa wants to kick Wilson to his feet. Takes Kit Wilson down. Hurricanrana from the top to the outside, taking down Alton Prince. Johnny. Now Johnny back into the ring. Kit Wilson lifts up Johnny, but Johnny lands on his feet, taking down Wilson again into a submission hold. This time in the ring. And again, Wilson getting out of it. Breaker on Johnny Gargano. Kick Howard too is Johnny. Wilson puts Ciampa on the ropes. Right into the spine. And again. And a third time is Wilson. Sledgehammer in hand. For the spine of Ciampa. Again. Third time. Slamming down the back of the head of Ciampa now. There's Kit Wilson. And a code breaker on Johnny. Kit Wilson wants Johnny to his feet. What's Kit Wilson doing? Kick to the chest. Fairy tale ending, but no. Clothesline by Kit Wilson. Springboard misses. Into the sledgehammer to the groin of Johnny. Save our moment of 1 count. Wilson sent Ciampa into the ropes. Clothesline. Boot to the face of Johnny. Kick Howard 2 is Tommaso Ciampa. Now they're going to the back of the head of Johnny Gargano. And now, spilt milk. I believe that's true. Kick Howard 2 is Tommaso Ciampa. Chop to the chest, Johnny. Johnny taken off his feet by Alton Prince. Wilson to the top now. Wants Ciampa to his feet. Flash body. Johnny got face first on the apron. And now Kit Wilson going for the back of Ciampa. Johnny sent back into the ring. Prince now to the top. Suplex on Kit Wilson of Ciampa. Prince now. Take the right hand by Johnny. Drop kick misses. Drop kick to Johnny is Alton Prince. And now Ciampa gets Prince to his feet. Kick to the chest. Fairy tale ending on Alton Prince. Kick Howard 2. Now, Kit Wilson back into the ring, chop to the chest, Ciampa. Knee into the chest. Now, Alton, the arm of Kit Wilson. Into a submission hold with Ciampa. Ciampa let go around. And the knee to the back. Over. And DIY pick up the win. Next up, Alexa Bliss takes on the women's champion Liv Morgan. Guys, I'll be right back. Back nice. Liv Morgan now around the ropes, drop kick to the back of the head of Alexa Bliss. Moving to the top now, senton from the top. Cover now. Alexa Bliss. Get down with two. Remember, Alexa Bliss won the women's championship off Liv Morgan at Bash in Berlin. I believe that was Chuck. Alexa Bliss with a close on this, but no, slammed the back of the head down by Liv Morgan and a kick by Alexa Bliss now. Big punch by Liv Morgan. Cold breaker, bouncing down Alexa Bliss. And now Liv Morgan, I'm living in the middle of the ring. Kick carries. 2 is Alexa Bliss. Liv Morgan's not happy. Top of the chest, and again, but no. Alexa Bliss now. There's Liv Morgan. Puts her face first in the corner. Lifts her up for a big body slam. Through the middle rope goes Alexa Bliss. Right to the face there of Liv Morgan. Out to the top goes Alexa. Bonds Liv Morgan to her feet. Cross body by Alexa Bliss. Out to the middle rope again. Misses there. Kick by Liv. Kick by Alexa now. Right hand, lower right hand. Kick to the chest. And now sends Liv Morgan into the corner. Lifts her up again. Trying for another body slam, but Liv lands on her feet. And now runs down Alexa Bliss for a bulldog. And now Liv with Alexa rolling to the corner. Knee to the face is Liv Morgan. Cover on Alexa Bliss. Kick out of 2. Cover again. There's Liv Morgan, feet on the rope. Kick out of 1. Now Liv Morgan pointing down Alexa Bliss. What move that was. Look at the chest of Alexa Bliss and clothesline. And there's another clothesline by Alexa Bliss. And a drop kick taking Liv Morgan down. Knee to the chest. And again. Cover now by Alexa Bliss. Kick out 1 is Liv Morgan. Now roller by Liv now. Kick out 2 is Alexa Bliss. Liv Morgan now. Misses, lands hard. Kick to the chest, no. Right hand by Liv and back hand to the chest. And now wants Alexa Bliss to her feet again. For another oblivion. And Liv Morgan picks up the win. Big win for Liv Morgan. Next up, Jimmy Uso takes on Solo Sikoa. There is Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa versus. It's on the way. So now roll up on Solo. By Solo now. Now one is Jimmy. Shot by Solo. Knee by Jimmy. Right hand by Solo now. Shot by Jimmy no, but right hand by Solo. Shot to the chest now. Right hand but no. Solo taken down. Jimmy to the top. One Solo Sikoa to his feet. Jimmy misses. And Jimmy Uso last week got a win against the newest member of Bloodline, JC Mateo. Solo could face first hard on the head. The back and head just collided. Good by Jimmy. Jimmy now to the top. Goes to the back of Solo. Over now by Jimmy. Kick out one is Solo. Stamps on the left leg. Super kick by Jimmy. Now lifted up by Solo. Gets dropped face first in the top turnbuckle. Solo landing Jimmy there. Over now by Solo. Big Howard 2, Jimmy Uso. Going for the face of Jimmy. Going for the shoulder. It's Solo Sikoa. The knee to the side of the head. Big clothesline by Solo. Large the face of Jimmy there. Solo wants Jimmy to his feet now. Right hand to the chest. Slap by Jimmy. Right hand by Solo. Slap again by Jimmy. Right hand by Jimmy now. Now chop by Jimmy. Chop by Solo. Slap by Jimmy. Chop by Solo. Chop by Jimmy. Slap by Solo Sikoa. Right hand by Jimmy again. Right hand again by Jimmy. And Jimmy once more. Another chop by Solo. Chop by Jimmy. Chop by Solo. And Solo and Jimmy are going out now. Super kick. Another super kick. Jimmy now. It's lifted up and planted down by Solo. Solo getting Jimmy to his feet. For spinning Solo. Kick out to his Jimmy Uso. Now Solo wants Jimmy to his feet to finish things off. Samoan Spike. Kick out to his Jimmy Uso. Boot to the face of Solo. Pop to the chest gets blocked. Kick to the chest of Jimmy. Jimmy now taking down Solo. Over now. Kick out one Solo Sikoa. Solo rolling to the ropes. He gets clotheslined over the ropes to the outside. Jimmy going for the midsection of Solo and a super kick to the face, taking down Solo. Now Solo sent back into the ring. Jimmy to the top. Also splash misses. Jimmy now sends Solo into the ropes. Spear misses. Chop to the chest, right hand. Super kick to the chest. And now misses. Super kick by Jimmy. And the punches to the face. Top misses. Solo now. Samoan. Spike. And Jimmy Uso. Kick out at 2. Is Jimmy Uso. Solo shot. Solo now. Elbow drop misses. Now Jimmy stamps on the left leg of Solo. Gets Solo to his feet again. The game sets him up and gets him to one knee. Super kick now. Kick to the chest of Solo. Both men missed there. Closed down by Jimmy. Sets Solo up. No painful. Super kick rocking Solo down. Jimmy to the top. Wants Solo Sikoa to his feet. Taking Solo down. Again, sits Solo up. Getting into one knee. Goes down by Jimmy. And out. Stabs in the face. And again. Kick by Solo. Solo fired up. Gets it. Wait. Into the chest. Headbutt by Solo. And now Solo has Jimmy where he wants him. Solo Sikoa taking down Jimmy. Stamps in the chest. With being shoved into the neck of Jimmy Uso. Solo now gets Jimmy to his feet. Puts Jimmy face first in the corner. Puts him on top now. Throws him off the top. Solo now. Banger for Simone Spike. Well headbutt by Jimmy. Sends Solo into the ropes. Spear by Jimmy. Kick out at 2 is Solo Sikoa. Kick by Jimmy now. Jimmy to the top. Wants Solo to his feet. Takes down Solo. Slams the right arm down. Turns Solo around. Stabs in the back of the head. Solo just rolling to the apron. Stunners Solo off the apron now. Leg drop to the between the legs. And another super kick by Jimmy to Solo. Solo sent back into the ring. Stamps in the back. Now Solo falling to the corner. Kick to the chest. And now a kick to the back is Solo. Solo now misses. Super kick misses. Samoan spike. Solo Sikoa with the win. Solo got put to his limits. What is he doing now? Chair in hand. The win. Jacob Fatu is back after being ambushed by JC Mateo. Comes to the aid of Jimmy Uso. But next up is the main event. Devon Dudley takes on one half of the tag team champions, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And here come the Dudley boys, especially the man, Devon Dudley. Devon Dudley's ready, but here comes one half of the tag team champions. Here is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Devon Dudley versus Cody Rhodes here in the main event is on the way. Elbow to the face is Cody. And the drop kick taking down Devon Dudley. Cody now wants Devon to his feet. Cross body didn't connect. Big right slam by Devon. Devon now gets a little front hand by Cody. Another one, and again. Boot to the face is Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, the son of the late great American Dream, WWE Hall of Famer, Dusty Rhodes. Back to back. Dusty Rhodes Cup winner. This year with John Cena, last year with Jey Uso. Devon doing. Goes to the back of Cody Rhodes. Right hand by Devon. Slap by Cody. Slap by Devon. Slap by Cody. Slap by Devon. Chop by Cody. Chop again by Devon. Chop by Cody. Chop by Dudley. Slap by Rhodes. Chop by Dudley. Another chop by Cody Rhodes. Right hand by Cody Rhodes again. And another chop by Cody. Devon once more. There's another chop by Cody. Right hand by Devon Dudley. Chop by Cody. Right hand again by Cody Rhodes. Another right hand. And these two men are going. Big chop by Cody. A big mission next week. Covered by Cody Rhodes now. Big carry 2. Cody's fired off. But gets the over clothesline by Devon Dudley. Devon now kicked away by Cody. Elbows to the chest of Cody Rhodes is Devon. Send Cody into the ropes. Misses. Kick to the chest of Devon Dudley. Right hand to the chest of Cody Rhodes. Knee by Devon. Kick to the chest. Lifts up Cody. Bangs him down. Covered by Devon Dudley. Kick forward 2 is Cody Rhodes. Devon Dudley now. On the face of Cody Rhodes. Week on Sunday, Dudley Boys take on Cody Rhodes and the GOAT, the greatest of all time, John Cena, for the Tag Team Championship. Cody put in the corner, elbow by Cody now. A big Russian next week on Devon Dudley taken down. Kick to the chest. Cody Rhodes now with a pedigree. And now picks up the win. I did not expect the match to end that quickly. But thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys on Monday for Monday Night Raw. Peace out, people. Peace, and leave a like and subscribe.